BBG Steppaa, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
Shit, man. Chillin', man. Chillin'.
Everything's all right, man. I want to start this off by saying, thank you for coming on my platform and giving me the opportunity to help tell your story, all right?
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Here on PPhilms, we try to get the viewers to get to know BBG Steppaa, the rapper, but also the person. So there might be personal questions, but it's only to get the people that love you and what you represent a better understanding of who you are, all right? First I want to start it off like, I know it's your first time on PPhilms, so we're going to take it from the beginning, but I do remember, I don't know if you remember, we had spoken like maybe a little over a year ago. I had posted your work and all that, and I'm like, yo, who is this dude? The first song I heard from you was Too Easy, and to this day, that's one of my favorite songs by you, At that time of your life, that moment in your life, things probably wasn't, you didn't have the deal yet. Things wasn't moving at the way they're moving now, but what was your mindset at that time? You were still doing very good views, but what was BBG Steppaa's mindset at that point in your career?
I don't know. I'll probably say I was focused 100%. Like, I still was like just doing a little bullshit.
Yeah.
I probably could like jeopardize that shit. That whole day, like just around that whole time, I was just still doing a little dumb shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it just took time for me to mature and now take this shit more serious.
Got you. What do you feel like was the defining moment that made you realize, you know what? I got to start taking this serious. If I want anything, if I want to see, if I want to get that deal, or if I want to actually change my circumstances, I have to actually be consistent, be serious. What was that defining moment in your life that made you start to think that way?
I want to say just like really paying close attention to the industry and like how this shit just like function. Like I just realized like you ain't gonna get it, and not even just the industry. That's just with everything. You ain't gonna get nowhere trying to have fast shit. Like, you gotta really put your foot forward to this shit. So
absolutely. When is the moment where? Because I don't know if you remember when I reposted that song, someone from Interscope had hit me up. I don't know if you remember, and I had hit you up, and I was like, yo, I don't know your situation, but somebody just asked me about talking to you, and they from Interscope. So around that time, was people hitting you up or no?
Yeah, people definitely was still hitting us.
What was like the offers looking like around then?
I don't even remember. That was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I just remember the manager was hitting me saying they was reaching out.
Yeah. Was you shocked, like, yo,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like this shit I dreamed of.
Yeah.
This shit just, bro.
Yeah, it's a fact. And it happened, it feels like it happened so quick for you, because I know you kind of, you started rapping, I guess, rapping, just playing around with it 9, 10 years old, right? I think there's like a teacher who kind of gets you to record.
Yeah.
Talk about that time in your life. What made the teacher focus on you to say, hey, let me have this kid record? What was that time period of your life like?
Shit, I don't even know for real. Like, it was just some shit I just did. I ain't gonna lie. I think I had freestyle in front of the class on some shit. I don't know. Then they just like wanted to record that shit on some shit. So took me to the stool. We did that shit, but like I quit rapping for a little minute after that. And I finally picked it back up.
Got you. At that time, 9, 10 years old, was you nervous? I know me, rapping in front of a whole class, I'd probably be nervous.
Yeah, shit, I was nervous a little bit.
Yeah. You wrote something, or did you rap one of your favorite artists?
I wrote something.
Okay. At that age, what is your music sounding like? What are you painting on that canvas for the people to hear?
Shit, something totally different, like positive image, you heard?
Yeah.
Really positive image.
Got you.
Pushing out.
Got you. You say that you kind of took a step back from rapping for a while. What caused the step back? If
I'm gonna say, I don't even know. Like I just wasn't really dropping shit. I just was just recording a bunch of songs. I just wasn't dropping shit. Like just dropped some shit. Randomly one day, shit started going up and kept going.
Yeah, and that's the On the Beat song.
Yeah.
was there ever like did you have a conversation with anybody where you're just like, yo, you know what? Let me take a chance. Let me just take a shot, throw this song out, see what happens.
Oh shit, I just did it.
Yeah. Did you think it was gonna go up the way it did?
Nah, I ain't think it was really gonna do nothing for real.
Yeah.
I ain't really know how this shit worked. I ain't know what the fuck it was gonna take to get some fucking traction.
Yeah. Yeah. So you put the song out, you're getting the view, you're getting views, and then I guess the first person to reach out to you is Bandman. Yeah. Now, had you known who he was before that?
I think I knew a little bit of who he was, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, you put this song out. That's your first song. When you're walking outside now, are people kind of noticing? Oh, that's BBG Steppaa. You know,
shit was a little different. Like coming from school and shit, I was like, cause I still was like walking back and forth from school, getting on the bus and shit. So shit was a little different. Niggas definitely ride past screaming my shit. Hella different little shit.
Yeah. Gotcha. Now, I know Empire. You say that Empire kind of played a little bit of a, I guess, was a little bit of an influence as to why you pursued music. What was it about Empire that you gravitated to?
Yeah, I don't know. I just was real interested in that show coming up. I always was watching that show. Like, as soon as it dropped, I was on it all the time. Like,
yeah.
Just was real focused. Like, I don't know. Shit. That was another reason that made me focus up a lot. I just seen, I don't know. I just knew I could do shit. Like, I knew I could do that shit. Bro.
Gotcha. Now, when you first writing, do you feel like your stuff is as good, or are you kind of like, it's alright, I could work on it a little bit more? What are your thoughts?
When I first started?
Yeah.
Shit, I knew I was good, but I wasn't really like too good, but like, I don't know, the fans say they fuck with that flow back then more than now for some odd reason.
Really? Okay. How about you? Do you prefer the flow now, or do you like what you was doing back then? How do you feel?
I prefer the flow now.
Yeah. And why is that?
Shit, I don't know. I just grow, man. Like,
Gotcha. Talk about now, I guess, Priority Records. You know, like, talk about how they reach out to you and what that time of your life is like. Because that's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? This is your dream, like you said, coming true. What is that moment like in your life?
Shit, man. That shit was just like you said, from the time of them hitting.
Yeah, from the moment that they reach out to you, you know, and you hear that they're interested in just having a conversation with you, you know, and they're interested in your music. What is that like for you?
Shit, nah, that was great, man. It showed me I was doing something at least.
Yeah.
Getting fucking more eyes on me. Shit just was showing me it's time to like turn this shit up to a whole nother level. Like,
yeah.
Bro.
Gotcha. And you say that a lot of people were reaching out. So, what made you decide to sign with Priority Records?
I don't know. It just was a lot. Like, everything was right. I'd say, like, the paperwork, all that shit. Of course, we went over all that shit. Everything, we just was fucking with it, man.
Yeah.
It seemed to be the right one type shit.
Gotcha. Now that you're, you know, before you're not in the industry, now you're in the industry, what are some things that you feel like you've learned? Because we all have our mindset on how we might think something is. We get in it, you know, it could be better than what we thought, it could be worse than what we thought. What are your viewpoints on how everything is going right now?
I really realized, like, this shit like it's like my school. Like, shit like it was like my job, you feel me? Like, you really gotta take this shit like 110% like serious. Yeah. If you wanna really go somewhere with this shit, like I said, you can't half-ass this shit, bro. I really realized that, like, this shit really gonna take a lot of fucking like early morning, fucking late nights, bro.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of them, constantly. But like, as long as you put your mind to that shit, you gonna get somewhere, bro.
Gotcha. Do you have any, like, for me with what I do, you know, I remember I had no subscribers, and I'm like, all right, you know, the goal is to get to 1,000, then it's to get to 20,000, and it just never stops. You know, my goal kept going up. The more views I got, the more subscribers I got. It just kept going up. What are your goals for? What are your, I guess, short-term goals that you've set for yourself and your entire camp? I guess.
Shit, I need my own on my own song. Shit.
You said what?
I need like 1 million views on my own.
Gotcha.
Record, bro, get that I feel a little better. You know, shit's gonna make me go even harder.
Okay.
So 1 million views next.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bigger.
The millions are with I think it's with DD.
DD and Ddot, yeah.
Okay. Got you. I know you kind of talked about how you met them and everything. I guess the question I have is like meeting them with. There's so much going on in New York, right? So many people having issues left and right. Before building that bond with them, was there ever a time where you were just like, yo, you know what? I'm not exactly sure. I'm a little hesitant on who I do collabs with, who I get close with, because I don't want to inherit the issues that they have. Was that ever a thought in your mind?
I wasn't never like thinking about that because like I wasn't never planning on jumping in no policies. I was planning on just falling back here. I'm just doing music. I'm from Jersey.
Yeah.
That shit on the other side of the bridge. That shit just sound, all that shit be sounding cap anyway, so fuck that shit. So I don't even be, but niggas doing, they say little shit.
Yeah.
Shit gets from.
Gotcha. Now I know you didn't plan on it, but now there is a live where you're kind of going back and forth with some of the guys and all that, and it gets a little, you know, you say things to them, they have things to say back to you. I believe you said that they started saying things about people that passed away from your side, then they said they never said it. What was the issue? What was the issue there? What caused all of that?
That was the exact issue. We ain't even gonna get too much into that shit, but that was the exact issue. Bro.
They said they mentioned y'all first.
Bro, they ain't got no reason why. They said we was on the phone, gang niggas ain't more cuss.
Gotcha. Now, being signed, you know, a question I always have is like, you're signed to a record label, but people you might have an issue with is signed to that record label too.
Yeah.
In booking studio sessions and all that, we hear there's a time y'all in the studio session and there's people you have an issue with there. You know, how does, like what are your thoughts when you see things like that happen, or, you know, knowing that, you know, there are other people signed on the record label that you don't have an issue with? That you do have an issue with, sorry.
I don't really be having issues with these niggas, man. That shit just, these niggas, I don't know, cause niggas like, I'm telling you, bro, just be all teeth and palms.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't really beefing with these niggas, bro. That shit be cap. These niggas just be talking, these niggas see me, be something else.
Gotcha. Well, talk about, you know, speaking about being in the studio and everything, I hear that you were in the studio with Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Talk about that. I know this is before he goes to do time. You know, right now he's doing time, unfortunately. I remember just watching, you know, Fetty Wap come up, and it was just hit after hit after hit, you know, just watching that. Now you coming up, now you're seeing this person who's like a big figure from your city. What was that like to now be in the studio with him? You know, give us that whole play, that whole day. What was that like for you?
Shit, I don't remember the day. That shit was just for him and Bandmanrill song that they had that.
Yeah.
I just remember that's when they did that shit. I don't really remember how that day went though. Stu was packed though. How was shit going on. It was a good experience though.
Yeah. Was there ever any like conversations that you were able to have with Fetty Wap?
I don't think so. I remember, I ain't gonna lie.
Gotcha. You released My Turn, you know, the EP. What was the mindset when putting those songs together, and what was the, I guess, the message you wanted to send to your fans when listening to that project? That was your first project, you know. What was the message you wanted to send to them?
Basically, like, I was letting niggas really know what it is. It's my turn, bro. Like, I just need a little bit of time, cuz. But it's gonna happen, man. It's my turn. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just keep dropping on niggas until one of these shits work. So it ain't gonna work, bro.
Gotcha. What, on that project, what was the song that you was most excited about? I guess most excited about, or the song that you gravitated to the most?
That real life snitches, that's that word. I ain't gonna lie.
And why is that?
I don't know, that shit just describing a group of individuals that just call themselves some real life sharks. The whole time they some real life snitches.
Gotcha.
Type shit.
Do you ever get backlash when you put out songs like that, being that you're speaking about? You said what?
Get backlash every song.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't be paying attention to that shit.
Yeah, what is that like? You know, like, would you get DMs or
Bro, they DM comments, niggas do everything, bro. They just, I don't know, cuz they just don't watch it if something's so much of an issue.
Do you find yourself, because I know me, in the beginning, I used to find myself like looking at all the negative comments, and I had to train myself to be like, yo, there's so many positive comments. Why are you focused on the negatives? You know, did you find yourself having to teach yourself that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be reading the negative comments sometimes, but I don't really peep too hard. Try to get myself out of that shit, like you said, bro. That shit ain't no good.
Absolutely.
Niggas saying they ain't talking about shit for real.
Gotcha. I know I think you're working on an album, right? Or a mixtape?
Yeah.
Okay. When can the people expect that?
Shit, soon, man. For the new year, man.
Yeah.
Coming, I think, for the new year, something like that.
Okay. Any name for it, or?
I ain't gonna drop the name yet.
Okay. How about features? Are there any possible features that the people could be expecting?
I might be to the face. Might be to the face.
Okay.
Ain't gonna lie.
Gotcha. Just straight solo tracks, BBG Steppaa. Okay.
Shit, I don't got an issue with that.
Gotcha. You know, I see that when you signed, you know, a question I always ask people is like, what is the first thing you kind of had in your mind to do? Like, once I get this check, you know, this is the first thing I'm gonna do. What was on your list of things to do once you get it?
I ain't know. House game. That shit always on my list.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. That shit could wait.
Yeah.
Bro.
Gotcha. You bought a house, or the
shit? Like, it's still complicated. That shit still like, I don't even know how to explain. Like,
Okay. Gotcha. What's the craziest expense? I had someone here, they told me they spent, I think they said on a ring they spent $12,000. I was like, no way, man. $12,000 on a ring, man.
Bruh, it's definitely be tripping. I ain't going crazy like that yet, though.
No?
Nah.
Gotcha. What song means the most to you? You know, that one song, if someone was asking, who is BBG Steppaa? You know, aside from all the songs where you're probably boasting about this or boasting about that, or you have issues and you're dissing, but no, that one song that just means the most, and it's you, transparent. What would be that song that you would play for somebody?
I feel like it ain't out yet. The song that described me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's unreleased.
Yeah.
Bro.
Gotcha. Did you record it? All right. What are some of the things you sharing with the world that you put on wax and that?
It's my life story, bro. Y'all gonna see everything in there. Man, it's a lot to explain.
Gotcha. What are you most excited for in these next coming weeks, months?
Shit, I'm excited to switch up the flow a little bit, bring out a new side of me, get them used to it.
Yeah. Is it just because you switched up the flow, kind of just because? Was that intentional? Like, yo, you know what? I gotta switch it up on him.
Show them that I'm coming, bro.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah.
That was just the beginning.
Gotcha. You know, I always say to myself, like, when you switch things up a little bit, it's kind of like you have to work everything back all the way up. It's kind of like, I feel like the views might not be the same. And I even see that with me, like, if I'm interviewing a certain demographic, when I switch it up, the views might not be as high, but you got to now build the fan base for that. You know, was that a little discouraging to watch, or?
No, I ain't really I don't really pay too close attention to the views, gang. Like, I don't really care about that shit for real, bro. I just do music, I ain't gonna lie. I just post, bro.
Gotcha. Before we go, what's the, if you had one dream feature, you know, who would it be with?
Dream feature.
Yeah.
I say Drake this time.
Drake?
Yeah, I keep saying Polo G every other one.
Okay. I mean, if it's Polo G, it's Polo G, but.
I don't know. But on Babies, I'll do some shit with Drake. He hard too.
Yeah. I wouldn't think that, because when Flacco was saying he like Drake, you like, man, Drake. Like, you wasn't really, you know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's certain tracks though, but that's for everybody. I don't really fuck with everything from there. Certain tracks.
Gotcha. I bet. Listen, BBG Steppaa, you know, is there anything that we didn't cover that you would like to leave your fans with? I know there's other stuff we could talk about, but I feel like your other interviews, you've spoken about them millions of times.
Shit, stay tuned for Spinning Part 2, man. That shit coming real soon, man. DD Ddot. Shit about to go crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the fucking mixtape.
Let's get it. BBG Steppaa. Until next time, man.
Yeah, until next time, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Of course. Let's get it.